Hello students, so today we are going to study chapter number 13. The name of the chapter is Using Cell Reference, and in this video we will cover the topics, that is how to use cell reference, what is the meaning of cell reference, and what are the different kinds of cell references, and how to implement all these cell references in any Excel sheet. So let's have a look from the first topic, that is cell reference. What is a cell reference? So you can see a cell reference refers to a cell or range of cells in a spreadsheet that can be used in a formula or function. So generally cell reference is used with a formula or function. If we write any function or formula, then we generally use cell addresses. So we can say any formula or function refers to a cell address or cell reference, that is a cell reference. Okay, for example, you can see here equal to sum C2 comma D8 refers cell C2 and D8 here. Means this here in this function two cells have been used, C2 and D8. These are the cell addresses or cell references in this function. Okay, and next we can see the next function sum f1 is to f4 refers cell from a1 to f4. Here there is not a single cell or two cells. Here we have used a group of cells or range of cells, means a1 to f4. We have used here a1 to f4 cell references. Okay, so what does this first function do? This first function just sum up C2 and D8. The value that is stored in C2 and D8 will be added with the help of this function, sum function. Okay, and similarly here the values from A1 to F4 will be added using the sum function. So this A1 and A1 to F4 are referring to the values which are stored. Okay, here C2 and D8 are referring to the values which are stored in the cell. Okay, these are the addresses or cell references. And similarly we can see here in the next formula, we can see here sheet B2 into B5. Here cell B5, it refers cell B5 in sheet 2. Okay, here in sheet 2 this is the B5 cell. What does it mean? In cell reference, it is not necessary that the cell reference is from the first cell, first on the current sheet. It could be from the different sheet also. So as here you can see this B5 is not from the current sheet. This is from the other sheet, that is sheet 2. So this is the different one cell reference, and these all are the same cell references with reference to the current or another sheet. Okay, now let's discuss the types of cell references. There are basically three types of cell references. Here you can see the first type of cell reference is relative cell reference. Here you can see, and next second type of cell reference is here absolute reference, and the last type of cell reference is here a mixed cell reference. Okay, so basically these are all the types of cell references in MS Excel, and we can discuss now one by one. So first have a look of the relative cell reference. What is a relative cell reference? So as you can see here in the example, address of the cell is changed when a formula is copied to other cell. Okay, here in relative cell reference, suppose we are using any formula Then if we copy that formula from one place to another or from one cell to another cell, then the references that are used in that cell will be changed according to the original cells. Okay, so here the cell addresses will be changed, and this kind of cell reference is called as relative cell reference. Okay, as you can see in this example here, we have used formula A3. In A3 we have used equal to A1 plus A2. This formula has been used in A3 cell. So A1, the value in A1 and A2 will be added and will be stored in A3. Here you can see. So for example, if we copy this A3, okay, we copy A3 cell and we paste the data into B3 cell here, then the data A1 and A2 will not be added now, but the different values related to this B3, okay, different values related to this B3 cell will be B1 and B2. Here you can see now B1 and B2 will be added and result will be stored in B3. Now you can see A1 has been converted or changed according to A1 has been changed to B1 and A2 to B2. Okay, so this is the relative cell reference. Okay, so where this relative cell reference is used in MS Excel, this relative cell reference is generally used when we use autofill feature. So in autofill feature you can see we not only use a single value, but uh, we can also copy the formula. Okay, so you can see in an example how to use relative reference. Okay, let's have a look. For example, we are having any sheet. Here you can see we have a sheet and we have stored marks of the students, and we have suppose subject in Hindi and in English we are having the marks. Okay, and in we want total, in last cell we want total. Then what can we do? We can write a formula here. For example, this is A1 plus B1. Here we have A1 plus B1. Now if we copy from this cell, if we copy from this cell to second cell or next cell here, or we can use autofill feature. Just click over here and click on the plus symbol and then drag it to downward direction. So this is autofill and values will be changed according to A2 plus B2 here automatically, and result will be displayed accordingly. Here A3 plus B3. Okay, now let's discuss the second type of cell reference, that is absolute cell reference. Okay, so in absolute cell reference we don't want to change the address of the cell while copying the formula from to another cell. So in absolute cell reference, the cell reference is fixed and it does not change as in relative cell reference. So what to do to make the cells fixed or make it absolute reference? We can use a symbol that is called this dollar symbol is used before the row and column. For example, you can see here this is an example. You can see equal to, if I write here A1 plus here A2, you can see So if I place a dollar symbol here, dollar, and dollar here, now this kind of cell referencing will be the absolute reference, as here we have fixed A1. Now A1 will not be changed, it will always remain A1, and A2 will always remain A2, as we have fixed these two values. Okay, so this is called as absolute reference. In another example, you can see we have fixed B1 and B2 also. Okay, similarly we can fix any of the cell reference, and now while copying this value, A1 and A2 and B1 and B2 will not be changed. Okay, now come to the next topic. Next type is the mixed cell reference. So what is the meaning of mixed reference? As the name suggests, it is the combination of relative and absolute references. Okay, we use the combination of relative and absolute reference. So what is happening here? Either row or column has to remain fixed. Here we don't fix the both values, row and column. We just fix either the row or column, only the one from the two values. For example, here you can see A1 plus A2. For example, you can see here, if this is the cell reference here or formula, you can see A1 plus here A2. Okay, so here if I put dollar symbol before 1, or if I put dollar symbol before this A, so what is being happening here? Here, as we know, this is the column here, column, and this one is row. Okay, this one is row here. So what we have done, we have put here only just before the row, and in the same way this is column here and this one is row, and we did not put dollar symbol before this row, we just put it before a column. Okay, here only the one value has been fixed. So this is called as a mixed cell reference. Okay, in mixed cell reference, so what will happen now? If we copy the second example, you can see here, this is the second example, you can see dollar B1 plus B dollar 2. Okay, if we copy this formula from, suppose this has been stored in A3, here you can see if we have stored it in A3. Now if copy it from A3 to B3. Okay, if we copy this from A3 to B3, then what is going to happen? Here the value, this value, okay, here the value A can be changed, means A can become B, okay, but 1 cannot become 2. So after copying it, this value may become here B1. Okay, this value will become B1, and here this value will become A3. Okay, if it were the relative reference, then both values will be changed. Okay, both values can change in relative reference, as we know that the value would be in case of the relative reference, it would be like this. It would be B2 plus here it would be A2 plus A3, or B2, as we can see here, this is only a mixed reference, so here only one value is going to changed, not the two values. You can see here only one value is being changed here, not the two values. Only just by copying it to B3, it may become B1. Okay, B1, and this value will be plus A3. Okay, now this is the difference between all these kinds of cell references. So this is the end of chapter number 13, and next video we will discuss chapter number 14.